Man, podcast today, right? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh?
Hey,
Podcast, first
hey,
episode, bro.
let's
I'm
go.
kind of okay. I'm not gonna lie. I am a bit nervous right now, only because this is the jankiest setup I've ever done for a podcast, and this is very embarrassing. I'm not showing it on camera. This. I'm too embarrassed to show how janky this is. You just have an iPad and like the cleanest room of all time, bro. Like you've got it, and me, I'm the messy one here.
Um, I don't. We're not gonna get out of frame here, but at least on this side, it's not the best. Let's just say I had a bit of experimenting last night, so it is what it is. But
Experimenting. What's up, everyone? I'm Connor,
I'm Kay.
and
This is
welcome to the Checkpoint Chat. This is something
Checkpoint
new that
Chat.
I've never thought I'd be doing, honestly. Like, this is just something that I just thought over the summer, like, hey, what if we just started doing a podcast? Like, just for the hell of it, why not? Just for the heck of it, why not? Why not?
like it was more of like, I feel like this more came up because we just like talking about so much stuff in general, like even when we're not doing things that are just important to us, like we just talk about so much stuff that we were just like, we might as well share it to the world. So it
There you go.
it really matters
Exactly.
how we just our perspective basically. So
Mm-hmm.
it really is what it is, and I
Yeah.
feel like we're just I feel like we're gonna really kick it. So
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I think it's gonna be great. This is gonna be awesome. And so basically, for those who are new here, welcome to the podcast. Thanks for coming here. We'll be here every Thursday with a brand new episode for y'all every time. If you see my chair plop down like this every time, that's normal. Just consider it a bit, okay? It's a bit, all right? It's a bit. But no, for this podcast, we're just gonna be talking about everything we like about, like, because I like Sonic, like Kay over here is a big Kirby fan, so like, we're gonna talk about things that we enjoy, these things that we enjoy in our personal time, like video game wise, animation, just things also outside. This is listed as like a video game genre. Also, if you hear a random Luigi go off every now and then, consider that to be Kay's phone over there. Silence your phone, bro.
I might as well do that.
Silence your phone, bro. Silence your phone, dude.
I didn't expect that, to be honest. That is crazy.
But there is probably. I know this is listed under whatever site you listen to, whether it be on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, or if you're watching us on our YouTube channel. Thank you for whatever site you're choosing to watch us on. But it may be listed under a video game podcast, but I wanted this podcast to be so much more where we talk about things like in the animation world, like movies we like music we like, just anything that is in nerdy pop culture that we enjoy a lot, like just things outside of games, because we never get the opportunity to talk about that on our own channels. Because for those who are just popping on here, just found us randomly, we're YouTubers. So just for context, we're YouTubers. So like I talk about Sonic all the time. He's the RPG Kirby fanatic over there. So like we talk about a lot about gaming stuff on our channels, but we never get the chance to talk about like things like Spider-Man, or like comic book things, anything else that we enjoy outside of gaming. So like I felt this was a great time, like great opportunity to just like reach out and just kind of like, I would say vent. I don't know what just gush our nerdiness for like,
rant.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much all of the above.
Outside of our.
Mm-hmm. So I guess how this is gonna go is like the first bit of the podcast. We're basically catching up on our like what's new, what's going on with our lives. What's like our high lows and buffaloes in the first part of the podcast. What's new with us, and basically fill you in on what's going on with our channels and our lives and whatnot. And then the second half, we're gonna have a topic of the day, and our topic of the day today is gonna be Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, which is the online network test coming up this coming weekend, which I'm excited for. I'm super hyped for that. Unfortunately, though, for Kay,
literally on the same day that comes out, Kirby Star Cross World comes out. So
that's true.
Which is
because that drops tomorrow, right?
Literally insane. So I was kind of
like,
how the heck am I gonna balance that? And I told Connor, I was like, probably not going to balance that at all.
Yeah, no, and that's understandable. That's totally because like Kirby's your baby, and like Sonic's my thing too. It's like we both got our niches, so like it's totally understandable. Like
even though I'm wearing a Sonic hat right now for this, so it kind of fits, but it's also pink. So
I was gonna say, I feel like this, you can't see it, but like this, if you probably saw it a second ago, but like this collection, bro, I think this says it all about me. This pretty much says it all about me right here. You know, I mean, even though I have a Kirby right here, I do have a Kirby right here. You know, the rest of it pretty much explains my personality. Like seriously. So I want to start with like our high lows and let's get right into it. So I want to start with like our high lows and buffaloes. Like first, I want to start with you. All right, so a high of the week. Like, what's the highest part of your week so far? It could be from last Wednesday too. And then the lowest part of your week, and then Buffalo, just random thing to put out there that happened to you this week.
Currently, right now, I'm just mostly just focusing on like me doing more detail on my art, and I feel like that's mostly been my highlight. Is more just me doing like more stuff on my art. Also, for if people who don't know, who are definitely not knowing at all. I draw a lot. I do a lot of art. I do a lot of stuff on my iPad. I do a lot of stuff on my just sketching period. I'm trying to paint more, which right now is not one of a big focus, but I'm still trying to do it. Right now, I've just mostly just getting more detail on everything that I've pretty much been doing, and it's mostly sketching because I'm more learning how to shade. Because for whatever reason they didn't teach us that in school, or they didn't teach enough of it in school. So
for me, I was gonna say low key, not to interrupt, but like I actually did like I tried going back to like fun fact actually. A lot of people don't know this. I actually tried going back to college last year actually. A lot of people don't know that, but I tried going back, and they actually put me in an art class actually, and so I actually got to learn a couple techniques
like manually.
Yeah, like on pencil and whatnot.
Oh,
it was like one of those it was like one of those classes. So like in one of those classes that I did, they had me. So the weird thing is, I would show my camera. I wish I could show you but due to our technical difficulties before we started, we have a camera situation, and Kay is not able to see me unfortunately. But they would have you just grab the pencil with like it wasn't like up to the tip. They would just they would have you grab it from like the bottom of it. It was like holding a wand almost. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to describe it like in the best way possible to our viewers and also to you. Yeah. So like it's kind of like just fisting the pencil from the bottom of it. And they would have you draw like that and angle it downwards. It was so weird. Like and like it's just like, oh, this is the professional way to do art. I'm like, you sure? Because I see tons of people online, like Emsbury and like tons of other like cool artists like CH drawing with it, like drawing like any other person would write with their handwriting. It's like, are you sure this is the way to do it? Because like,
I think people just think that like if you're going to be an artist, you're not going to be doing stuff that like how like animators do nowadays, or just how like me and CH do it on our like iPads or just other devices. Like everybody thinks that an artist is only to canvas and only to paper, and nowadays that's not even the norm anymore. So,
right.
Yeah, I've just mostly just more detail on everything that I've mostly been doing. Low part of the week is when I fumbled like literally my second day of my new job. So,
oh jeez.
So it felt like
bro.
Like it felt like I was fumbling.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the vibe everybody gave was kind of like, "Oh, you did okay," but it was also like they kind of side-eyed me, like it was. I was like, "Bro, calm down." Like,
yeah.
But I literally like I sadly like dropped something, and pretty much I'm pretty sure that everybody understands. Everyone's human, and like everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's like clumsy, whatever. You drop something, pick it back up. Oh my god, it's not the end of the world. But like everybody was just acting like you did the most wrong thing ever. I'm just like, dude, it's my second day. What do you want me to do? So that was about it.
You broke. It's like I can't help but notice, but you broke the plate.
What do you want me to do?
Like no, I was like for real, but like but no, hey, at least you didn't. Hey, listen, I was gonna say and then like a buffalo of your week. What's your buffalo? Because I got a low that was gonna be on par with yours, but like
I hit the wall with my keyblade.
You hit the wall with your. What were you? I need context, please. Context. Like, what's the context of that?
I think I picked it up and
Oh my gosh.
I picked it up. I literally went onto the other side of my bathroom, and then I was just like, you know what? I'll just pick it up, and tried to put it on the other side of the room, and I don't know what it was, but I just felt something. You ever feel like whenever you're just when you're alone in your house, you just feel something that just like the hell was that?
Right.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I had it in my hand. I went like this, and
Jeez.
and I surprisingly hit the wall, and we don't have to repair it. There's no hole or anything. But
Okay,
I
good, good.
I was like, oh Lord, and I make sure I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
there's no dent, so I'm good. But that was scary, you know. It was like just like that. I was like, okay. And by the way,
Brother.
the keyblade is metal, so
Yeah.
that's
Oh
a
my
big
god.
major like oof.
For
If that
context, he's
was a
got. It's like
dent.
a, for those who don't understand, it's a Kingdom Hearts metal keyblade. I saw it with him when I went down to visit K last year. I can't believe the Mad Lad bought it. It was like what, like $150? Like
Yeah, it was
what? And I was like,
it was about 260.
okay, I'm 100 off, but like still, like, jeez, man.
I was like,
So
that happened. Thank God it did not ruin my wall. Thank you.
in
Bless
the
the
new
Lord.
house you just moved into.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like literally month 2 of the house and you already ruined it. I don't even know, but you know,
Brother, for
thank
real.
gosh.
I guess it's time for my turn. I guess for a high right now, for me, I guess it's starting the podcast, but like another high. I guess another high for me, the big high is just like me, like, yeah, I guess it's for me starting big projects, you know, just starting like this podcast is one of them, and then also getting ready for CrossWorlds playtest, like trying to work on that. Like I'm getting ready for that and excited for that. Like I am super stoked for like may not be as excited as everyone else online may be about the CrossWorlds because I'm excited for it, but I wouldn't say it's like on levels of like of everyone else. But we'll get into CrossWorlds later.
He's not
but
a
like,
glazer.
no, I'm not.
You know,
Yeah, let's just say that.
he's a
Yeah.
glazer for Sonic, but not for this game specifically.
Yeah,
So
like I love it. I'm looking forward to it, but like, yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, I would say like my high this week is just starting new projects, like starting new things and looking forward to like the stuff I have working on for the fall and like just like me trying to get better with like managing my time. That's more of it's kind of a complicated high. I would just say the biggest high for me right now is doing the podcast. That's the biggest high for me right now. And then like the lows, I would say a low for me would probably have to be I mean so you know how you drop something in the store, right?
yeah.
Try topping that with a forklift through the door.
Oh yeah, I forgot he told me about this.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, no, I literally drove like at my job, I drove like a forklift through the door. And like then I was trying to be very careful too. I was trying to be like super slow, super precise.
Wait, I don't think I've ever asked what type of door was this specifically? It was just like
It was like
wooden door
it
or
was no, this was the sliding glass door at the entrance. Yeah, and I'm just I had a panic attack. I felt like I got shot in the heart.
brother.
Like I felt like I was gonna get like I thought I was done. I thought that's it. I'm getting fired. This is it. This is over. I gotta grind memberships now on my channel. That's it. It's over, bro. Become a member, please. I'm homeless. Like I thought like we were gonna start that arc. Like, and the thing is like this is the last day when my old boss was there, and like she basically went into mom mode. Like I actually had a panic attack then. Like I was actually like freaking out. And
I mean, what
was,
else?
Like,
what else
like,
can you do?
I was glad that she was so understanding though. I was really glad that she was very understanding about it. So
I mean, what else can you do in that situation? You know, like she's probably having a panic attack in her mind. She's like, okay, don't ruin the moment. Hi, how are you?
So that's probably like the lowest part of my week, and also like another part of my lows is just I would say also like the stress of like the amount of stuff I'm doing right now. Like honestly, because again, the amount of stuff I got planned this fall is big, and I'm still working on one of my reviews for one of my games. I need to get on that though. But like with all the CrossRoads stuff happening, it's like just balancing all this and like trying to do these kinds of videos and doing that. It's more I kind of just need like a change up on my I think I think I just need to do like a change of like I've been thinking about like doing like I honestly what I really need to do is go to therapy. That's what I really need to do. I need to go to
I
therapy
think we
like
all need some therapy, but
as
sometimes
much as we say oh our friends are our therapy or like you know we say oh I don't need therapy like therapy doesn't help. It's like I'm gonna be so real when I say this, and I know I don't say it a lot. We all need therapy.
don't look at
One
me.
way or another.
I already tried it, man. That it did not help me. And
I mean, hey,
yeah.
and you know, sometimes it's you know how it goes, you know, like you know, so like it's understandable. And a buffalo for me, what would be a good buffalo? I ate at McDonald's yesterday, since the past 3 months.
And he didn't get it for me. I was supposed to
Yeah,
get
I didn't. Oh, wait, what? Wait, you didn't
Yeah,
tell me.
he
Wait,
didn't,
hold on,
he
wait,
didn't get any.
hold on. Wait.
He
You
didn't
didn't tell me
get
about that. Wait,
any.
Well,
That was
you know,
so
if you would have
gross.
called me, I would have actually gotten you some. But you know, you
I
you
don't
out
have to
here,
call
you know.
for anything, okay? You should be automatic. Hey, yo, okay, you want some McDonald's?
Okay, Mr.
Hey,
2,000
yay
miles
or
away.
nay?
All right, buddy. What do you want me to do? DoorDash it to you? Like, what do you want?
What
Gift? Oh, let's just go on let me just go on my phone. Just gift the DoorDash to you. Yeah, absolutely.
What am I doing?
Well, yeah. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? But yeah, no. I'm just gonna say right now, like, I'm really excited for fall, man. Like, now we got our highs and lows of the week. I'm also like, bro, like, fall's gonna be crazy this year, bro. Like, cause we already got CrossWorlds. Yesterday we got the Return to Silent Hill movie
Yeah,
teaser
that's
trailer.
oh my
Which,
gosh, that teaser
yeah.
looks really good. I
Mm-hmm.
did not expect for them to ever put that out because they said that movie is in like dormant and it wasn't fully stylized yet.
Mm-hmm.
We had like no update anything on it since like that
Right.
Konami showcase back in like what 2023 I think or like
I think so.
2022.
Yeah. It was like
And
last year or
we had
something.
no update on it, nothing, and they were like, "Oh, well, okay, you know, it's happening," and that's about it. Like they got the director on there that made the first film, and that was about it. And you
Mm-hmm.
know, ever since then, 2 Silent Hill games have came out the past year and a half. One coming out like in the winter, right?
Yeah,
Silent
winter.
Hill,
Yeah.
and
Silent
that's
Hill. Actually, no. You know what's crazy? That game comes out the day before CrossRoads. Silent Hill F comes out the day before CrossRoads.
what the hell is going on?
I know. You know what's crazier
Oh my
too? Is
God.
Pac-Man World Repack 2, I think comes out the day after CrossRoads also. It's like back-to-back releases, bro. Like seriously.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I'm just like, what are we doing out here, people? Like
Freaking
this is
video games, bro.
dropping releases on us,
They just
dude.
want
Like seriously.
all our money. They want all the
They want our
money.
money. And I can't do it all. I can't play it all, bro. Like literally that full week that you know those games are happening, I'm just gonna be doing CrossRoads. I'm gonna be streaming CrossRoads that full
I mean, I
week. So, like,
guess
I'm
it
not.
makes sense why Pac-Man is there because Pac-Man is literally
Yeah,
in
because Pac-Man
Crossroads
is
now.
in CrossRoads. Yeah. So, but you know, another thing I'm excited for this fall, bro. Like a lot of people haven't really been talking about this as much. I feel like it should be talked about more. It's the Casper's coming back to theaters, bro. Like, come on, man.
Bro,
Like,
heavens, I don't know. Okay, backstory time.
yeah. No, please,
When
absolutely,
I
bro.
was around 5 years old, we went to like
Mhm.
this little video market store, and it wasn't Blockbuster. It was just this little store. I forgot what it was called.
Family video.
Like the most retro pieces of media. It was like lost media, everything. Like, oh my
Oh
God.
shoot. Oh, it was a family. Okay.
And we went there, and I was like, oh my gosh, Casper, what? And like they had, and I was just like, why is that there? And the thing is, no one picked this up for about a week. So I was just like, let me just go by there again, see if it's there again. It's there again. It's there again. I was just like, for one day, I was just like, can I just rent this? And then they were like, you can have it. And I was like, no way.
You can have it. Like, bro,
They
this
just
is
gave
yours,
it
man.
because no one else was gonna freaking pick it up. And I was just like, oh, thank you. I have Casper the DVD. Let's go.
Casper.
All the special features on it, all the concept art. I was like, oh my god, this is one weird movie. And the thing is, I grew up with that movie, and I didn't expect for me to actually like it all these years later. Because you know how these movies go when you're a kid. You like it when you're a kid. Later on, you're like, what is this? But
It's
like
like, what is
that
that?
movie
Yeah.
is so unique and so emotional that I just didn't expect that I would like it so many years later. And the fact that it's
Oh
literally
no.
30 years old
Yeah.
now is
Yeah.
insane.
And here's the thing, I'm really hoping,
And
because like I'm gonna be there day one for it, because like the movie got because I was being babysit at the time when I got that introduced to me when I was a kid. Bro, this is like '07 or '08, and my babysitter is still using a VHS tape, right? Bro's not using DVDs, like VHS tapes in in '07. Like, come on now. It's just like crazy, bro.
what?
Crazy, dude.
Why
I
can't
was
you
like,
be a Jason 08? What?
I don't even know, man. I don't know. And we still had the box TV in that like over there too.
Oh,
Like, no, I'm not even kidding. We actually still had the box set and like the box TVs.
that's
My mom still had a box TV, bro. Like, I was just
wow.
like, what? You know what? It was
Wow.
crazy. We still had that box TV, and it's up
You
in the
shit.
garage.
For what? What are you?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
The old family tapes, put them in.
Put them in. No, for real. I mean, like, no, what's crazy though is I used one of our box TVs because we had a couple of them. I used one of them though for a project in the past for my channel, so they have their uses, but not for like casual watching.
I don't
Not for
understand.
like, you know what I mean? I just, it's not for like actual watching. What I need to do one of these days, I haven't done this yet. What I need to do is actually, because I've done it though. I need to do this more often. I need to grab my Dreamcast and I need to go and like hook it up to that TV and play some like Sonic Adventure on it or something. Because bro, you can't beat playing Adventure or Adventure 2 without playing it on a box TV. Like you just can't. You can't beat that. Like that's like OG right there, man. Like,
I
come
mean,
on.
dude, nowadays with these games that just mean like, yo, dude, it's just ported, and I'm like, well, then you haven't experienced the actual Nintendo 64 controller back on
Yeah.
Kirby 64. Because I'm not gonna lie to you,
Mhm.
nowadays, bro, I was extremely pissed off because
My gosh.
I was getting aggravated because I had to have this dumbass controller from the freaking the 64, and I was like, I hate this thing. I don't like it at all. As much as like I love Kirby, I was just like, this should not have been like at
Oh
all.
my gosh, that's
So
crazy, bro.
stupid. But after that, I was like, whatever. It is what it is. But at the same time, I was kind of like, dude, I don't want this to ever come back. And Nintendo's re-released this thing just for fun because when they released the NSO for N64, they expected for people to buy it. I'm just like, for nostalgia purposes, but I'm not using
Yeah.
it.
For real.
Yeah. No.
I mean, we're about to reach the 25-minute mark here, so I'd say at this point, let's get to our topic of the day: Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, dude. Like, oh my gosh. So, I mentioned earlier, I'm not like too like I'm excited for it, trust me. But am I like
To put into
stoked to
context,
where?
people, he changed his mind on certain characters, so his hype level went a little bit up.
Yeah, I mean,
A little bit.
listen, like.
Just a little
Let's
bit.
be real, because I have some nostalgia from like my past for a couple of these like a couple of the DLC characters, but like for like but no, like I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for it, like because like you got because Joker, first of all, like that's hype. Like let's be real here, like
Yes.
if you were to tell me that Joker and Sonic were to cross paths at some point in the future, I
Again.
mean they did technically though, yeah they already did technically in Forces, but actually have Joker full flesh and bones in a Sonic game, I probably wouldn't have believed you. I would have
Oh
thought
no,
like,
full flesh and bones.
sweet.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I mean, yeah, he's full flesh and bones in the game in Crossroads.
Okay, man.
He is though.
I think we heard what you said.
What do you mean? What do
Full
you
flesh and
mean,
bones. They're
bro?
not alive. They're not T-posing out here.
Oh my gosh. But no, like I mean, you got SpongeBob though. You know, SpongeBob's like that's one I have nostalgia for. Because The crazy thing about SpongeBob is I actually was SpongeBob on stage at one point. Not like Broadway theater, but like when I was in high school, I did theater a lot, and like one of the shows we did was SpongeBob, and I was SpongeBob.
You did
So
amazing, by
like,
the way. So
Hollow's seen the tape. Hollow's seen the
I've
tape
seen it.
for like.
It was awesome. So
No, like honestly, I still say like I still think people praise it a little bit too much more than like how it actually was in
no,
my
dude,
opinion. But
no,
you there?
bro, that was good.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say like pretty much like having SpongeBob Patrick. Also, we haven't seen TMNT or Avatar yet, by the way. I just want to mention that we have not seen TMNT or Avatar yet. We still have one more slot. So we have like 2 DLC packs we have yet to actually see in the game, and then one empty space that we don't know about yet. Which I'm hoping it's not Among Us, because people are rumoring that it's going to be Among Us, and I sincerely hope it isn't that. I'm hoping that it's someone little high. I was hoping it'd be Crash, but looking at how things are going right now, I don't think Crash is gonna happen.
I was thinking it was gonna be someone from DC just because they had that recent crossover, but
The comics were great.
the more I'm looking at it, it's probably not going to happen because DC is more busy with their own stuff anyway. They're probably not
Like
even going to give
the
a single
DCU just got
crap
rebooted
about
too, so
Sonic. Yeah, they're not even going to probably not even give a single crap about a Sonic game. So especially if it's a racing game, they're probably going to think like, why should we support you and your company? But it is what it is. I think that they should at least get something that's marketable. Not saying that Among Us isn't marketable, but Among Us isn't really.
I know, yeah.
I don't want to say not relevant because it's here still, but
it still has a
yeah,
presence on the internet.
but I'd say give more people just more hype. I guess I feel like that's more of a thing. Yeah,
Right.
maybe that's just me, and I haven't played Among Us since like last year, and I haven't really touched it since. But AO, dude, I think that Sega really needs to branch out their stuff. If they're gonna do that, then give more people like more characters that they actually would know. Because I don't think anybody would really be hoping for Among Us to be in the freaking game.
Right.
Again, not offending all the Among Us glazers out here, but I'm just saying, I don't think Among Us is the way to go.
I mean, like, if it weren't Among Us, who else could it be then? Because, like, again, if it's not gonna be DC, because like DC's got their own thing going on, like, I'm trying to think like who could fit the shoes. You know what I mean?
I heard a lot of things about Spider-Man, and I think we talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Yeah.
I don't think so either. And it's not like Marvel is really busy, but I don't know. Marvel's really stingy with their stuff too. I mean, pretty much every company is stingy. What am I talking about? But
yeah,
Marvel doesn't really. They don't really do many collaborations with things that much anymore, unless I'm wrong. Somebody correct me.
I mean, I was like, maybe, yeah, I was gonna say, anyone watching on YouTube, you can type in the comments, but
Please
like,
correct.
I'm just saying,
But
yeah,
I haven't seen anything recently there where they've made crossover with something like as major as video games, as much as from what I'm seeing. And I don't count Marvel versus Capcom because they haven't done anything like that since like back on PS3 or PS4.
PS3, no, PS4, Marvel
Was
vs.
it
Capcom
PS4?
Infinite,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, still, I don't think they've really done anything super major outside of Marvel versus Capcom.
yeah.
At least from my perspective. But anybody can correct me. It's okay. But
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything that's like, if they've done anything outside from, put their characters in another fighting game. Because there's their new one coming out with Marvel Invasion. But
Marvel Invasion, and you got Marvel. What's the one that? It's that new Marvel fighting game that's coming to coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, the token. The token.
Yeah, token battle. Yeah.
But I don't think they're really doing anything that much right now.
Right.
Who knows? They could surprise us. I don't know. But either way, Sega. I don't know if Sega's really been recruiting the best out here.
I mean,
They've
the
gotten
other
more
problem is like
Nickelodeon characters more than anything. But
exactly. I
hey,
feel like they
yo,
got a huge deal with Paramount right now, like
yeah,
with all the characters they got going on. They already have a great relationship with them from the Sonic movies, but I feel like that doesn't really. I feel like a lot of people, because I've been seeing a lot of people in my community saying, "Oh, well, they have a great relationship with Paramount because of the movies, so obviously they gotta have a lot of Nickelodeon IPs," and that's when I come in and say, I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's what it is at all. I think it's just the money.
I mean,
I think it's
if
just the
you're a
brand deal
giant
for it.
corporation, and this goes to all the people that love Nintendo, that say, "Oh, they just want our money," and Nintendo's not a good company anymore. And I'm like, dude, they're a giant corporation. They're a giant multi-billion-dollar
And
corporation.
also,
If they never wanted money, they would not be here.
yeah, I was gonna say they gotta realize SpongeBob is like the pro.
Like one of the
I'm gonna
biggest
say
goddamn cartoons
I would say one of,
still
if
out here.
not the biggest cartoon
Yeah,
to ever
and
exist.
it's
Like,
still and it's still
and
going.
yeah,
They're
it's
not. I don't
still
think they're.
going,
I don't
bro.
think they're looking to quit anytime soon. And like
No,
probably
because
until like one of
that's
their
all Nickelodeon
major.
has going for
Yeah,
it. That's all Nickelodeon has going for it, which is the
exactly.
crazy
And
part.
like I think it's not until like one of their major pieces of inspiration dies, or just one of their like voice actors is passed away, or just something at Nickelodeon just happens to go down.
They're gonna replace them though,
SpongeBob
because
is
like they replaced Clancy Brown though, or did they not? Am I wrong? At
I
least like
idea.
I've been seeing other things outside the show where Clancy Brown's not even in it. That's probably because Clancy Brown costs too much to get in there. But I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Maybe, but who
You know,
knows? I don't. I don't think
I'm
they're
gonna look it up.
canceling SpongeBob and putting
I'm
him
gonna
down.
look that up actually. Let me see here.
Who knows? But what
I'm
I'm
actually
saying
curious.
is, like the stuff with Paramount, I think is pretty valid. But at the same time, I don't think Sega is really putting out towards Paramount only, or they shouldn't at least. But because they have their own properties, and plus they've went up to Microsoft and got Steve and Alex.
Yeah, for
You know,
real.
that's also another thing. But also to the fact, maybe it's just me, and I like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and all these other old TV shows, and I just want My Life as a Teenage Robot in there. So I want Jenny in there. So if SpongeBob can happen, they can pull Jenny in there. But at the same time, I'm hoping Sega just pulls something out
Yeah.
of the
So
comfort zone and just put something in there that we would never expect. Period.
yeah, just to confirm myself too, like Clancy Brown is still voicing Mr. Krabs,
I
by
was
the way.
about to say, I don't
I'm
think that.
shocked. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know. It might have been Battle for Bikini Bottom where I heard some voice lines from him when I was playing that game, and that was voiced by Joe White. That wasn't
yeah,
like
because they have
that
different
was like the one
voice actors
time.
for certain games. I know that, but I don't think it's the
Yeah,
show. I think it's all the same people. So
yeah.
no, but
And the
yeah,
other thing to talk about too, like if they like the other thing that could hurt bigger like deals and like brand deals and partnerships with Sonic is people freaking leaking the game, dude. Like, I don't know if y'all have been seeing your Twitter feeds or your
that's
Instagram feeds,
also
but people have been hacking the playtest nonstop. Like, you want to know where it peaked at on the Steam charts, the player count? You want to know where it peaked at? 1,400 people have been, peaked at playing it on Steam. 1,400 people.
God.
And I guarantee you that's not just people staring at the title screen. I guarantee you it's not.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And Sega, it's like I love that Sega's doing this, giving more people access to playing their games early and giving them a chance to try them out. But if you're gonna do it right.
Yeah,
Please don't
I've seen, because that's also like a defect on their part, because they've been literally just letting kind of their own like fandom just do whatever they want, which is fine, because most companies they don't do that, which is also somewhat of a defect for them.
But that's what I love about Sonic, though.
I
It's like
why they don't do it though.
We're like the one fandom that can actually has like the most creative freedom in making fan projects, fan animations, fan music, like covers, and
Exactly.
fan games. All these games, and like as long as we're not making a profit. I mean, I'm not sure how much profit, like because I know Blade Productions and some other animators out there make fan animations and they make some profit from it. But like fan games, as long as you're not making a profit from a game, go for it. Like they are carefree about it. And the one time we got close to getting that taken away from us was Sonic Omens. We're not gonna get into that though. That's a whole nother. Maybe
uh,
that's a topic for another day. But
oh
like,
man,
it's just
maybe not a
like,
topic ever. We don't want to get back into that.
okay, all right. Fair enough.
But yeah,
But
I understand
mhm.
where especially where Connor is coming from because when I was uh I've been friends with him for 4 years, and I never really realized that the Sonic fandoms is that like they have literally like the insane amount of availability of literally anything, and I was just like,
Mm.
wow, man, Nintendo, where are you at? You know?
That's what I'm like. No, like it's really hard to get away. Like
Oh my god.
I've been seeing more fan games pop up every now and then, but they gotta be really careful with what they do
Yeah.
in those because like I've been seeing some crazy like Sunshine remix fan games, like Galaxy ones. Like I've been seeing those pop up on my YouTube feed, and I'm just like, dang man.
Yeah.
How,
I
first
mean,
of all, how they
why
getting
do
away
you
with
why do
it,
you think
and
the
second of all,
why
why
do
does
you
it look
think
so
the
damn
Switch
good?
2 is literally why do you think the Switch 2 that people are like they said they're gonna brick you if you even try to mod it?
Yeah,
Because
for real.
you know but it is what it is. I understand why companies do that because they don't want everybody to literally just take their characters and do whatever the frick. But
Right.
but there was a time where before when Sega was doing that, I think it was during the classic era of Sonic, where they were
Hmm.
actually entitled to their own property. And I don't think it was until like midway through uh, Sonic 3, I think, where they kind of changed their whole subject and they were like, let's not do that because we don't want to be because we also want to connect with their audience. That's kind of what the point of Sonic was to be, kind of the opposite of what Mario was, and we want to be the opposite of what Nintendo is. And
Hmm.
that's kind of where they were to now. But at the same time, just you need to have standards for that, and you can't just
Hmm.
let everybody do everything freely because that's where it literally goes awry. And
Hmm.
yeah, I don't think I think they just need to get more management a little bit because
Yeah.
what's
No.
happening over the
Exactly.
past 2 weeks is insane.
I
Oh,
know the amount of news we have gotten from this game, but like I haven't had a break. Like I've been trying to keep up with the content for videos. At this point, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say I haven't said this anywhere else. I'm probably done making news videos after this. After this game, I'm done making news. I'll do reactions and I'll cover it on stream. I'm from this point. If I ever cover news again, it's gonna be on a stream. It's not gonna be on for a
yeah,
video
because
anymore.
the next thing you
Like,
know, as
cause
soon as you get that out, boom, 2 seconds later, new gameplay.
yeah, so like after
What
this
the
release, I'm done. I'm done
like?
covering
Oh my
news. Like
god!
I think I've tried to say,
And
oh,
the
I'm gonna
thing
do
is,
a
you
news
have
video
to
now. I'm gonna do a
edit
news
your
video now.
video while you're
And by
doing
the
it.
time, yeah, no, exactly. Like now I'm starting to think if I ever do news videos again, it's not gonna be any special edits. It's gonna be like like just cut transitions. That's literally what I'm gonna do if I do it ever again. What are you most excited for Crossroads? Because like it is, I haven't really heard you talk much. I haven't heard you talk much about like what you think about Crossroads at all. No, I'm not even kidding. Like I haven't heard you talk much about it. So like, what are you most looking forward to, when it comes to Crossroads? Okay, because I honestly haven't heard your
Personally,
opinions on it yet.
I've been mostly thinking about uh I've been mostly thinking about like what the characters entail because like how every character is just different in their own personality anyway, and the fact that uh like we literally saw like other characters just interacting with each other, which was also like one of my things like and the thing is with Sonic characters since they interact differently than majority of video game characters is that they're all like somewhat buddy, but they also like sometimes have like a bit of a rivalry with them, and it's not always, hey, we're friends for this, and we're always going to be friends. It's also like it's like Sonic and Knuckles, where like they have that brotherly rivalry type stuff, and with Sonic and Shadow, it's always like we respect each other, but like every once in a while, we're just literally gonna beat the crap out of each other. And then like, you know, with the villains in here, I hope they give more stuff to Eggman especially, and just the characters in general. You know, for people that don't know, when I do draw, I do make my own characters. The type of interaction that I create within the characters is also something important to me. So one that is a factor here for like video game characters. For video game characters is kind of deep for a lot of people. It should be because a lot of video game characters, when they do talk, you want to hear them interact. You want to hear them connect. So a lot of them, when they do interact, it's kind of cool. Some of it is wholesome, and some of them is just bitter.
Right. No, I was gonna say like the character interactions have been kind of on and off for me. Like obviously, the character interactions with the character interactions I've been seeing from Cream, Jet, and Tails and Knuckles and Eggman, I've been in love with them. But half the other characters have been kind of on and off for me. I'm starting to come around on Amy's, like, because Amy's are a weird situation, like, because like.
Yeah, me and Kart have been in the same ballpark for about the last 2 years with Amy.
Yeah, no, because like no, I like what they did. Because here's the thing, I like what they did with their voice direction in Frontiers. I absolutely adore it. I think it's fitting for the grimacing and darker tone that Frontiers is going for. But when it comes to CrossWorlds, a more lighthearted, like for kids, racer, like I think we need to bring that Sonic excess back. You know what I mean?
Who knows? But like at the same time, I was just like, I'm not gonna be playing as her anyway.
Well, no, but just still run into her as a rival or whatnot.
But at the same time, you want that character interaction and everything. Also, the referencing in this game is kind of more. It's way more impactful and kind of like interesting what they reference in this game. Like literally, out of all things, they actually referenced Dreams of Absolution from Sonic 06.
Yes.
With Silver's theme, with his victory theme, and out of all things, like they have never touched that.
They haven't used that in like almost 20 years.
Seriously, so I'm just like, thank you, but also, what's going on?
No, for real.
Out of all things, I was just like I love Silver personally. I was just like, thank God, but like I was like, is someone at Sega pulling a pill here? Because that threw me off. Oh my god. So yeah. So what is your pretty much expectation, or just like your biggest hope from this thing, or at least what they pull off?
Oh, where to start, man? Where to start? I just gotta say right now.
I'm asking the Sonic fan, so he's probably gonna.
I'm hoping,
but
I'm really hoping the Extreme Gear lives up to how it controls. Because here's the thing, I actually took part. I was actually invited to be a part of the closed network test that was earlier this year, so I got to be a part of that. Of course, it wasn't anything anywhere outside of here. It was at home, obviously, but the Extreme Gear wasn't available during that playtest, and this open network test that's coming this weekend, it's going to finally be available. So this is going to be my first time getting my hands on it. From what everyone's been saying, the Extreme Gear looks controls great. I'm just hoping it still has that stiffness that it kind of had in the Riders games with its charm and whatnot, because the way it handles and the way the Extreme Gear controls in the Riders games with the amount of energy, because the thing is, you have energy to worry about in the Riders games. Like, you have your energy meter you have to worry about, and you gotta charge that up by doing tricks and by doing tons of other stuff. It looks like that's not carrying over this time around, which kind of stinks. I kind of wish that was kind of there. I mean, because I haven't heard anyone mention that at all, but it's something that's kind of in the back of my head I've been trying to dabble about, is like the energy meter, because that's like a core part of what make the Riders gameplay unique, and was what gave it a challenge in the first place. So like to have that element in there is gonna be kind of weird. I'm not complaining. It's great, but it would be kind of cool to have that there, at least kind of have like charging stations, what you have to go to like gas, like I guess quote unquote fuel up on your energy. But it's fine. I'm not too mad about it, but it's just something that's going to feel weird not having, because I'm probably going to be like that every now and then. It's like, oh, gosh, I'm going to run out of energy. And I look at my screen, it's like, well, I don't got no energy, bro. But then you also have, the one other thing I have a nitpick about is the faster air tricks gadget. The air trick adept trick gadget. I still feel like faster airstrike should be a default thing in the game. I feel like that should not be a gadget you have to equip. I feel like having that as a gadget is just kind of tedious and annoying. Like just trying to make sure because like the faster air tricks, point of air tricks so fast, it's just so satisfying. It feels so snappy, and honestly, just having that slow air trick mechanic by default. Because I've tried that too. It just doesn't feel fast enough or satisfying. So honestly, like I don't think that they're going to change it anytime soon. That's also nitpick. But I guess enough of the negative stuff. I feel like I'm complaining too much right now. I feel like I'm being too negative. What I'm actually looking forward to is probably like some of the tracks. Because there's some courses we still don't know about. But like we got courses like the Kronos Island track I'm super looking forward to. Like I'm loving, like from what I've heard so far of the Kronos Island remix, I am loving it so much. Like Frontiers is my number two favorite song. Like
It was really beautiful, especially the track itself. I was like, damn, like they really pulled out like the.
I'm like, damn, this looks better than Frontiers itself.
Crazy.
Jeez, bro.
But yeah, that was really beautiful what they did with that.
Yeah, no, like the thing is, like the crazy part is the map itself looks better. Like they made it look better than Frontiers itself, and also the remix itself. It matches the same elegancy that the original Crows Island theme had, the Starfall Island theme had. Not Starfall. Yeah, it's Starfall. I'm thinking of Superstars, but I'm thinking of Frontiers. Because the North Star Islands because they're also in there. The North Star Islands and Starfall Islands are so close to each other. I'm wondering if it was like coincidence or if they did that on purpose since Superstars released a year later after Frontiers.
I mean, it would be weird if like I just hope they don't do that again. What they did with Mania and Forces, where they just connect both freaking classic and modern games together with that thing. That was so weird. Just never do that because I don't want them to come back and be like, "Oh yeah, so Starfall Islands and Star is like literally the same thing." No, it's not. But,
it's not. No.
Never do that again. But yeah, I do understand. But like the Chronos, like you said, it really does look way better than the actual game.
And the thing is, the crazy is, I don't know why they ditched the beta, like the beta map. I guess, you know, if you got caught in costs, but like you have to cut out the beta lighting and the LUTs that you used for like the lighting and whatnot. That just hurts my feelings, bro. Like I feel like I've been punched in the gut because the beta lighting, like looking back on like the beta footage and the beta lighting from like TGS. Looks so good. Like it looked so beautiful, and like what we could have had was taken away from. I just feel like I was robbed. You know what I mean? Like it was like because the thing is, it looks so beautiful. Like the bloom was not too much. It had a lot more bloom than what the base game had, what we have now, but it was the right amount of bloom. It was what the bloom should have looked like in Colors Ultimate.
The bloom.
It's literally what
we need the bloom.
Nah, for real. But you know, I'm really looking forward to racing on Cross Island. I'm probably gonna be on there a lot, probably for like time trials and whatnot when CrossWorlds releases. And probably another map I'm looking forward to is the shoot, which one was it? There's another one that they released too. Gosh dang it, man, I forget about it.
I think
frick.
This might be a stretch, but you know, I'm pulling out the controversial opinions. I warmed up to Apatos Island, Apatos.
Hey, really? That was
I did.
Yeah, that was.
I know. I said like I hated it so many times, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do this. This sucks. So many freaking times.
And that's another map I'm looking forward to. But yeah.
I think I just, I think I was just really just off. I don't know what happened to me, but like I was like, man, why am I trashing on Unleashed? I love Unleashed. What's wrong with me? Was
it the music that rubbed you the wrong way?
I don't know.
Because the thing is, the music that you've heard so far
on the music and not the track itself, because the track looks cool. I like the track, and I was just like, why did I never actually look at the track? And I've seen the gameplay and everything. And I was just like, okay. And then I think I re-listened to the music a couple of times. I think in near the midsection of where they do the little chip tune from the 16-bit, where they turn it into a 16-bit Episodes theme, I was like, oh, okay. When did it actually become peak? What the? Maybe that's just me. Again, I'm making controversial opinions. I know other people hate it. but it's I don't know if it's just me. I don't know how you feel. How do you feel about that?
Well,
Avatar.
it is confirmed that the remix we've been hearing in that DJ mix video, that is the one that is going to be in the game. But not to say that I have or have not listened to it, because I do not support the leaks for this game. A little birdie may or may not have whistled the full Apotos theme in my ears for CrossWorlds. I gotta say, it's not as bad as everyone's making it out to be. There are parts of it that are kind of got me in the middle.
I've only
heard
that. I've only heard that little chip tune thing from it. I was like, man,
yeah, that chip tune.
And then
yeah,
somebody said it was from the episodes. I was like, what? No, it's
not. That chip 2 part kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But once he gets like the third part of it, it gets pretty better. It gets pretty better. Like, so honestly, like, yeah. I think I'm looking forward to that track. That track I think is gonna be really, really good. It's gonna be really great. And then what I'm also looking forward to is freaking Miku, and like Miku's singing in the game, which is amazing, by the way. Like she actually like does her. She doesn't have voice lines, but she does sing, which I think makes up for it. I think that well makes up for it. One thing I'm hoping for though during the playtest, everyone else is wondering, is like private lobbies and stuff for the playtest, because like that's like one thing I'm actually really happy about, is that they're actually doing custom lobbies where you can type in like, you can put in an ID and then you can invite people from there, which is gonna be great for someone like me who streams, and a lot of people want to join my game a lot. Because, bro, I was trying to play Transform last night on my stream, and we were trying to get everyone in, and the lobby got freaking packed to the brim.
Which, by the way, is like one of the funniest moments we've ever had on stream. So,
oh my gosh, that was a great time.
That was insane. I wasn't playing the game, but the entirety of the conversation we had during
the energy
was oh my god. We literally started crying, like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, started freaking crying, like, with laughter, bro. That was insane. I was like, okay, what are we doing? But yeah, that was just in general, I think CrossWorld is going to be pretty cool. The cool addition to the Sonic spin-off series, especially from where they stand it from. The marketing of this game has gone so insane. And
I know, like this is the
yesterday. I feel like I don't. Who was it? Was it in your chat or somewhere? Something that someone said that like, why is this game getting more marketing than the other main releases like Frontiers and everything?
And I established. You could say if you want. Like I established it yesterday, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think it's just because this is more of a spin-off, and plus Frontiers, since that game is more story-based, I don't think they would want to just literally market with spoilers, because, they showed enough in that game anyway when they were marketing.
Yeah, right.
So it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm not going to buy the game because, blah, 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 but who knows? I think CrossWorlds just is enough when they were literally. I'm sure they haven't shown everything in the game, but from what people are leaking online, it's probably not even going to be a problem because they're probably just sharing whatever the frick is in the game anyway. But but just on Sega's part, I don't think they're showing literally everything in the game, and since they are marketing it more hella like it is, and since it's a spin-off, I think it's valid. So it's not a bad.
And I was gonna say, like for a spin-off game, like they are aiming for this to be a big game in the competitive scene, and like and it shows with the ranking systems, and it shows for the online matches and the lobbies and whatnot. And I hope it goes well in the competitive scene, because the thing is, if they want this to be big in the competitive scene and like big in the multiplayer space, and for this to be relevant like 5 years into the future, they have to go ham with the marketing and whatnot. They have to go hard with it. Do you need a minute? I'll keep talking. But like, like they need to go hard with the marketing and whatnot, because like the thing is for them to be hard with the marketing, they have to get these big characters like Hatsune Miku, Joker, SpongeBob, TMNT, Avatar, like all these different characters on the roster, and that's going to help get more of the casual audience in on the game, and that's going to help sell more copies, get more people playing longer, and the gameplay has and it was by the way, real quick, I know I'm yapping a little bit. I know I'm a little bit all over the place with my thoughts right now, but like a big factor of why this game is so well the gameplay is the Sega arcade team. Like, props to them. Like, props to the Sega arcade team. Like, the people who worked on the initial D arcade games, which actually is true, by the way. They did work on those games. In Japan, those are Japan exclusive arcade
When
cabinets, I
you say
believe.
Sega Arcade, do you mean like from all the way back in the day when they did that, or just like recently?
No, like recently, modern
Okay, I
day,
was
or
gonna
Sega
say
arcade.
from all the
Yeah,
way
like
back
that's
in the day from the '90s when they
like
did that.
initial
Oh my
D,
god!
initial D championship. Like it's the championship
Gotcha.
edition arcade cap. Yeah, so like the people who worked on
Still,
that worked on
still
this game.
that is revolutionary. But I was just like, dude, from all the way back in the day, and they still been doing.
Nah,
God,
hey man,
like,
like I think that they make games back that far, so like it could be, but like still,
yeah,
it's still though like I think it was a good choice to get them on this team, especially only because of the fact that like you could see like people like for those out there who have been playing the leaked version of the game, I see you. Okay, first of all, you're being very naughty. All right, you're on the naughty list. You're on the naughty list. You're getting just coal.
oh my
But
god.
for all you naughty people out there playing it, you've obviously seen that they really went off with the gameplay, like the drifting mechanics, like the extreme gear, like the gadgets, the trick system, especially like, and also just like in general the like the boat, like the transformations, like elements, like the fact that they brought back transformed elements from 2011 2012, I think it was 2012 2013, one of the two, y'all. I think it was 2013. That was the year Wreck-It Ralph came out. Y'all know what I meant. But yeah, when that was dropped, like the fact that they brought back transformed elements, that's genius. To combine all these different elements from extreme gear, riders, transformed, having a giant roster of collaboration of all types of different IPs, and that's what's gonna help sell this game, by the way. Because if the peaked players on the Steam charts doesn't show how successful this game is gonna be, I don't know what does. And I really want to know when this game drops in September. I want to know how many copies this game sells. I want to know because oh my gosh, like I need to know the numbers.
It's looking promising. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
It's like one of those really big spin-off games that you really don't think is actually going to go good, because I think correct me if I'm wrong, but like I think when it was announced, everybody was like, "Oh, another racing game, dude." And just I think it was before they announced Mario Kart and Kirby Air Ride, but everybody was like,
Yes.
"A Sonic racing game." Like we literally just had uh Team Sonic Racing. Like why are we making another one? And then everybody got kind of more excited when they saw the analyzations and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a word?
And now the analysis, the
analysis stuff from all these videos.
The realization of extreme gear. Because to
the
be
extreme
fair,
gears
it was as much as I wanted to like prove it wrong back then. The extreme gear was there in that very first trailer. It was there, technically was.
I thought everybody was reaching. I thought everybody was capping.
I know, same dude. I was the same way. I kept telling like friends. So. Yeah, I'm just like, brother, the fact that was there the entire time.
Seriously, I was like, y'all are stupid. Stop reaching. Like, it's not there. They're never gonna bring it back. Boom! It's in CrossWorlds, bro. Like,
it's in CrossWorlds.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, like, I thought Team Sonic Racing. I'm gonna be with you. I thought Team Sonic Racing was the nail in the coffin for Sonic Racing. I thought he would never get his license ever again after that game, because like, bro, the servers on that game at launch were trash. Like the matchmaking in that game was absolute dog water, and like the story itself was basically Doki. The story was Doki Doki Literature Club, not like actually, not like literally, but the way they told it.
Wasn't there like that character yesterday that we saw from Team Racing where we were like, who wanted him back in? Like what Zavok? Was that? It was you
okay, hold on. You want to talk about that? Why do you think Eggpond deserves to be back on the roster? Let's be real here, bro. I just feel like that's a wasted slot.
No. Everybody knows what Eggpond is. Nobody knows who that guy is. Okay, there's a difference. There's a reason. Okay, there's a reason. Eggpond is there. Everybody knows what an Eggpond is.
Entice me, please. I would love to be enlightened by this.
Oh my god. No, everybody knows what a freaking Eggpond is. Even from all the way back in Sonic 2 and 3, everybody knows what the freaking Eggpond is, bro. No one knows who that freaking dude is from Team Sonic Racing. No one cares who that dude is.
That guy. Because like people have got on my case about him. Like, how the hell do you forget who this guy is? Like, bro, how
No
do I
one
forget
cares.
who he is? It's
No,
like,
dude.
bro,
No.
he was
You
there
know
for
what you should
one
do?
game.
You know
He
what you
was
should
there for one game. And like after that, like he never came up again.
bro,
I
yeah,
honestly forgot where he was
yeah,
until he
bro.
was mentioned
Bro,
again.
no, you should. You know what you should do? You should be like, do you like him as a character? Do you know? Do you care? Do you care who he is? And if they say no, then be like, point proven. Boom, done.
It's like like does there
Conversation
have to be
over.
lore in how
Like,
these cars are made? Like just say Tails made them.
I don't get it. I'm
Like
like,
for real.
come on, dude. I mean, dude, I wouldn't be mad if they put Emerald in there. Hey, yo,
Yeah,
if they
Emerald.
put
There you
Emerald in
go.
there, oh my god,
Have the ancient tech of Emerald's like civilization make the cars or something. You know what I mean? Because Emerald was from another
seriously.
alien planet. Like, come on, man. That's
I'm
all I'm
just saying.
saying. Yeah.
But like, hey, yo, dude,
You know
I
what? If
think this
anything,
game is
make
pretty
have
promising.
Emerald. Have Emerald. Emerald should have been Egg Pawn. If you know what, have Emerald be a post update character. Have Emerald. Have Emerald be a free update
Okay,
character or
that would
something.
be valid. That would be valid. But that
Mm-hmm.
guy from Team Sonic Racing, nah,
Yeah. No.
just no.
Nah. Like. Hey, I like how we're giving Dondapod more hate than we're giving Big the Cat. Because everyone's hating on Big the Cat, bro. Because I see the hate online for Big the Cat, and I'm just like,
Their hate for Big, just in general, just is that it? Is that just for this game or just in general? Like,
uh,
what's wrong?
I'm starting to think it's
I
like
like
I don't
Big.
even know. Yeah,
He's just a
I mean, I
fatter.
didn't.
He's just a more purple and fatter Incineroar to me. That's just what he is to me. Like, I don't know, man. He's like an Incineroar if he turned purple and was like, I'm gonna just chill instead of actually being a Pokemon and just fish. So,
No,
like, that's
absolutely,
what he is
bro.
to me.
For
But,
real.
yo, dude, I don't understand the hate for Big. I've seen hate for Big, and I'm just like, leave him alone. What did he do to you?
For
Did he murder like
literally
someone in your family? What happened, bro? I don't know.
insane.
Uh,
Well, all right. We're about to reach time here, so I just want to say right now, close up on CrossWorlds, bro. I'm excited for it, and you better be picking a game up, bro. You better be picking
I
a game
will.
up,
Probably
cause
not
like
on like straight up day one when your guys are doing it, but hey, yo, dude,
no, cause
I love
I got the digital deluxe edition, so I'll be playing it a few days early. So yeah,
understandable. You and
yeah,
your digitals.
yeah.
I
Sorry,
like
I'm sorry,
physical,
bro.
physical.
I'm so sorry,
Okay,
man. You know,
whatever.
it's not my fault they're trying to push game key cards and whatever this trash is about. You know what I mean?
I hate it. I still hate it. I don't.
They're actually ditching game key
I'm
cards in
super.
Japan. Actually, did you know about that? They're ditching them in Japan, but then I don't know if they're ditching them here or not. But I heard that they're gonna start ditching them soon.
They
Which
better.
that's
They
on
better still
them.
have that. They better still have that. That store that sells retro games with all those physical copies. Because I swear to God, bro. Because
Oh my gosh.
they still have that in Japan, and like even though it is exclusive
You mean
to
Super
Japan,
Potato?
not anywhere
Because
else. I hope it's
I think
still there.
like the retro. I think the retro store you're talking about is Super Potato because those are spread across Japan.
Yeah, I think it's that one. But
Yeah.
I hope they still selling stuff over there. Because that was
Yeah.
because that I saw like a whole video on that, and they sold like the most obscure games that you can't even find today.
Oh
So
really?
I hope they still selling that, and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, we're abandoning games, so we're abandoning the store."
What would you buy? So like, what would you buy from that store?
To be honest, bro, I have no idea. There's so much stuff in this world, bro. We don't even know what we're gonna get when we like when you went over there to New York to buy that to get the freaking Mario and Sonic.
Well,
Uh,
I didn't plan on getting it. It just showed up there. Like
yeah,
that was
that's
just
what
there when I went to New
that's what I'm
York.
saying. It just showed up. You don't
Yeah,
know.
just.
Like,
But the thing is, like, you know how expensive those prices are at the game stores in New York, bro? Like, I found a copy of SA2 that was like
it's New
$200. Like,
York.
brother.
You're gonna find everything there, bro. You're gonna find
Yeah,
every single random thing there. So, hey, yo, dude. I'm just saying, you never know what could show up there. Just something obscure from your childhood, or something that you thought you would never play, or just something that you thought you would never see. Just be like, oh my god, it's there. Let me have it. Just saying.
You know, if there's anything we learned today, from our first episode is that, don't judge music by its stage, because obviously you didn't look too deep into that with the patos.
I'm sorry.
And then the other thing we learned is don't drive forklifts into sliding glass doors.
That too. And don't swing keyblades into your wall. That's a
metal keyblades to be precise.
Metal keyblades.
Metal keyblades.
Don't swing metal keyblades into your wall. Never do it.
There you go. And with that, I think we're going over time. We're here. All right. Well, that's it for our first episode of the podcast. Thank you all for joining us so much. If you're watching us on YouTube, consider subscribing to us. If you're watching us on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon, consider giving us a follow. We'd appreciate it a lot. We'll be here next Thursday with another episode. We don't know what the topic's going to be yet. It's probably going to be Kirby or something else I got lined up. I don't even know what it is. One of that or something else. We'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. Probably will be Kirby for all we know. Who knows? But anyways, speaking of Kirby, Star CrossWorlds is tomorrow, isn't it? We talked about that, right? Yeah, Star CrossWorlds is And you'll be playing.
I don't know if I'm really gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna fully stream it or I'm just gonna make a freaking random playthrough video. Depends, because I have stuff tomorrow that I have to take care of. I don't know what specific time, but yeah. But either way,
right? Yeah. We'll figure something out. You can check us out on the socials. You check him out. You check K out over at Holocate. You can check me over at CounterX Crash on my channel. And with that being said, we gotta get going here. So thank you guys for watching this podcast. And remember, don't pause too long.
Why?
You forgot the slogan.
No.
And remember, don't pause too long.
Every checkpoint is a pit stop.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys so much. We love you guys so much. Have a great week. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys. Take care.
Bye.